Okay, so we wanted to talk a little bit about, or just touch on mistakes made during the journey or the pathway in your career. Now, I am a big proponent of making a lot of mistakes early and often, getting them out of the way and learning from each and every one of them. Mistakes and failure are key points on the road to success. A lot of times our school system and kind of our culture as a whole ingrains that we can't make mistakes, right? If you don't get 100 on the spelling test and you get a 90, you still get an X on that, and you feel like you've lost something, especially if you fail the test. Then, I mean, my God, you feel like you're a complete loser, and there's really no redemption, right? You don't get the chance to take the test again, go back and study the words and take it again. That's not the case in life. In life, whenever we fail, what we need to be focused on is learning, because within failure is where the growth is at. That's where we really become the unstoppable force that we're capable of becoming. It's not a matter of what happens to us, it's a matter of what you're going to do about it. So when you encounter failure, it's never a failure if there is a lesson that is to be learned from it. The important part is do not be stubborn and do not be stubborn, hard-headed, and ignorant, and not learn from these mistakes. Take accountability for them. Own them. Whatever it is you've done or whatever it is you may have screwed up, own it and learn from it and get past it. Don't dwell on it. One of the keys to success is not failing or not having problems. It's having more skills and abilities to conquer those problems. And you don't develop skills and abilities unless you are failing, because when you fail, it gives you an idea where you need to work on, right? If my arm or my left arm was to suddenly go numb, that's my body telling me I'm about to have a heart attack. I need to do something about it, right? So the failure of my left arm being able to work is signaling that there is a greater problem ahead, and if I do not make a correction, I am in for devastating trouble. So we want to make sure when we have these little nicks and bumps and bruises that we understand it's a part of the process and it is necessary. You have to go out there and fail. And I got a real valuable secret here, secret of the pros, if you will. The higher the net worth, the more often that individual has failed. I could not begin to imagine to tell you how many transactions we have failed on, how many we've had in escrow and they have went awry. I didn't lose 1 to 2 deals a month. I've lost 30 deals in a month, right? And the mindset is brush it off, detach from the outcome, see where we can improve our processes and systems, and go out and get another deal. We didn't sit around and cry and close the doors and beat ourselves up and think we weren't good enough, because we fucking knew better than that. We knew damn well that we were good enough, and there's only a few things that we can control, and if we can control what we can control to the maximum capacity of our ability and make sure that we are doing everything in our power to make a transaction close or to make a relationship work or whatever the case may be, and not concern ourselves with what's outside of our control, then everything's going to be fine. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the larger the success of the individual, the more failure he has incurred. It's part of the process. Bump your head, bang your head, fall on your face, but roll over, look up, get back up. That's the key to this whole thing. Don't think that you're just going to have smooth sailing. There's my niece, she painted a picture and it said, "Smooth seas never made a great sailor," right? So we got to have some rough tide in order to become that master sailor. You got to have some mess ups in the transactions, in the lead generations, some big losses, some big fails, some big letdowns, things that didn't work. That way you can move forward and grow upon those experiences. This is Glen Gayden. Let me help you get your mind right. Give me a call. We'll get you in good shape, and we will make you the best fucking failure that you ever could run into, all right? We have compiled a ton of content that has been designed to get you into productivity through measurable action steps that you can start taking today. Click the link below to access the library. Let's get started now.